A 2-star attack for Shuai will go ahead and just qualify them into Sunday, sync up this war, and it looks like we may have a Queen charge into Lalo. No fireball on the Warden, so that makes me believe that even more this will be a Queen. Yes, Queen is deployed. Queen charge Lalo, classic OG attack, Judo.
Talk about no risk, right?
Yes,
no risk to close out the war. But we do have a nice solid approach here, shall we say. We've got the Expo tanked from the Archer Queen, the Apprentice Warden there as well, just to help boost these stats. And then the Flame Flinger able to just help support because the Queen is tanking the defenses down there that could be in range of the Flinger.
Yeah, it is a beautiful play. When you can get the damage, get those Fire Spirits on the ground, get them damage. Not only are they damaging those buildings, but they're also opening up walls. That'll happen eventually. It's a beautiful play here as now the Wall Breaker goes in, opens up. Look at that. The King's Earthquake Boots opens up the whole Town Hall. Not only that, the Spiky Ball damages the model from Town Hall. This is looking beautiful. Shuai looks to have the 2-star secured already.
Yeah, just rage that Archer Queen, get that Town Hall down. I really like the combination of the King just slightly to the side of the Archer Queen, so they are still working in unison, but they are able to take out multiple different defenses. Now we have the Royal Champion charging into the center as well with the Lalo from the north of the base, looking phenomenal as he has so many hero abilities left over for this backside.
Shuai is charging through, wreaking havoc. The crowd knows it. It is going to be the biggest upset yet. MTFY are going to upset former world champions Na'Vi in our Group 1 Match 2. This is absolutely incredible. What a performance for MTFY as they are going perfect, Judo.
Perfect against Na'Vi in this situation, using a variety of strategies. How do you even begin to predict their next move? Look at all of the spells he has left over.
Beautiful.
Swagging 2 Rage, 2 Freeze, and an Invisibility spell in hard mode with Queen Charge Lalo. What is going on?
I'll tell you what's going on, Judo. Our predictions are in shambles, brother. We all got it wrong, but Na'Vi will be eliminated. This storage goes down. It's a perfect war. Back-to-back perfects against Na'Vi. MTFY, the unknown attack. Remember, even though they are eliminated, they still get a beautiful chunk of change. But they've also earned $40,000 as a team throughout this season. So it's not like it was a bad year for Na'Vi. Yes, you do want to make it further into the tournament, but a very beautiful year. What is this? 4 golems, a few super barbarians.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, multi-skelly donut Judo!
It's Klaus. That's what this is. Starting with the Skelly Donut, so we have the invisibility spells, trying to keep the skeletons invisible to take these defenses. Can he get it? The scatter shot really being troublesome. Gets one Inferno. I'm not sure he's going to get the others.
Quake! Quake! Oh, no.
Missed one of them.
Not
Can he
enough.
still get it?
He still did get some Infernos and some other defenses in there, the Expo as well, so just that scatter shot. But the issue here now is that Battle Builder's on that scatter, and look at the health bar. It is ticking up. It is going to be back to full health by the time he gets there. This is going to be another attack where we're leaning on those heroes to do basically all of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, we got multiple golems in order to help protect them. Uses the skeleton spell right on top of the ricochet cannon alongside the freeze. He's very scared about the damage there because he does not want the Archer Queen ability being used just yet. He obviously has that plan for somewhere else in the base, sending in the golem to help with the Apprentice Warden, really trying to cling on to that ability because he has a long way to go here to the Town Hall.
Yeah, that was a very fun open, but missing that scatter can prove to be a little bit fatal. Still plenty of support. Log launcher being used. We don't see a ton of log launchers, but when you are leaning on those heroes and you can get that extra damage, the extra DPS of each log, rolling, bumbling, taking down all these defenses, that is a nice touch to this attack. But will the heroes go into the right compartment? Because it looks like they're going to the bottom compartment. Queen might go towards the middle.
Yeah, I like the use of the Super Wizards with that chain to try and funnel, but just looked like he didn't quite get it fast enough. But he is still going to have the Queen moving that way, and that's why it was so important to have the Queen ability. Notice that one rocket balloon flying out of his clan castle as well, just to absorb a couple of the mines there and make sure that he can deal a little bit of damage onto the defense. Queen still stepping in that direction, does have the ability. Let's see whether he's got enough for the backside of the base here with only a minute left, Bash.
Yeah, that's the one thing. We talked about this earlier. They've been so deliberate with their attacks. If this was war on the line, this is a little bit of a risky play. Obviously, I don't think he goes massive Skelly Donut war on the line. I think kind of just putting on a show for the crowd. Klaus is a definite showman, but yeah, I think this is going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. Heroes are still well supported. The World Champion will go down there on defense. Does have to get to that multi-archer tower. Those are no joke. They can deal a lot of damage. I don't know. Maybe Klaus is having a little doubt here.
I think it's mainly time, right? Like, he's got 30 seconds. He's got the freeze for that multi-archer tower, so he can hopefully get that down with the Royal Champion. But he doesn't really have any cleanup, and he can't put them in due to the Tesla either. So a super impressive attempt here. Why not go out swinging? But it is, unfortunately, not quite going to get through this base fast enough, Bash.
Navi had a convincing run through the July qualifier, a beautiful upper bracket run, and now they go 0-2 in our group phase, which means they will be our first team eliminated from Superfest, from Clash of Clans 2020.
MTFY is looking to continue the streak. Can they continue with 3 stars? And it's the Root Riders. I was watching in the crowd that when we saw the double overgrowth Root Riders, and I was thinking to myself, okay, double overgrowth Root Riders is actually, in my opinion, safer than a single overgrowth, because a single overgrowth can lead to those 1 stars, while a double overgrowth, you just overgrowth it once, overgrowth it twice, and then that's literally the final building left. There's so many times previous that 1 stars pop up. And of course, we already did see one earlier today. Granted, it wasn't from an Root Rider attack, as he is popping that King ability right away there now as he continues this push through.
Yeah, the Barbarian King got distracted by the enemy Queen, in fact. Didn't go for any of the defenses, so did have to pop that King ability a little bit earlier, but it looks like all has worked out because he has got this bottom area taken down for the Root Riders to move through. Royal Champion just trying to sweep across the top. Notice the skeleton spell there, already down for distraction. Really well versed with this strategy, Carbon.
Absolutely, continuing the push through. Doesn't have to worry about the King's ability, Earthquake, who's opening the Town Hall compartment, because you got the Root Riders. They will be able to push their way through, but now pairs in that overgrowth so that you don't have to push through the Town Hall explosion and deal all of that damage. So he continues through, did clip the monolith as he's slowly pathing his way towards the Tassel Farm, the multi, and that Town Hall is the last building that will go down.
Exactly, like you said, just not taking the damage of the poison, but then also there's no defenses behind the Town Hall, wiping you out whilst you're slowed down. We still got the Royal Champion ability here to try and ping through these last couple of defenses. She is gonna get taken down by the Town Hall. A bunch of Valkyries and Root Riders, though, will be able to finish this one off.
We do have that P.E.K.K.A. and a Super Barbarian moving to the Town Hall, and this will be good to get a 3-star. Well done. MTFY starting it off with the triple. Gonna put some pressure onto Synchronic now.
Certainly. Opening, seemingly, they were attacking a wide variety of base layouts with it.
Yeah.
They certainly do. They're coming at it with this one, too.
The Electro Titans bringing it back. It looks like they're sticking with it. I'm going to be really curious if they continue to bring it back on Sunday when teams that are not playing here today take notice and maybe try to replicate something and start testing other bases for this strategy. But we're going to see Simon continue to push his way through. We've got a Grand Warden with a couple of Druids in the mix. The King's going to be able to jump this wall and then pair in a potential King's Earthquake Boots later, but you're going to have to pop a Warden, a Turtle, Tome. Let's see, he's hanging on for as long as possible with it.
He certainly is. We've got the Angry Jelly on the Archer Queen, just helping to take out the defenses in that area so we can set a defensive funnel much better. Still holding on to that Warden ability, but looks like he's okay with the Druids, sending those in initially to keep everything healed up, and then once they expire, that's when he's then using the Warden ability.
Very nice there as the Queen ability also goes off to the far left side. We got the Super Barbarian sprinkled around the right side, taking out the Arch Tower, but we are fighting spring traps left and right there. They keep getting sprung, so the Super Barbs actually lost their push and momentum over there. So that was a fantastic, oh my goodness, even more spring traps. Every spring trap seems to be there.
It certainly does, but I want to see how Simon is able to attack here. His Royal Champion was running around in the center of the base there. She was going for the King, then she wasn't. and he was using his spells non-stop, keeping an eye on that. And even though it is a crushing 3-star, he doesn't seem too happy with the time. I think he feels he could have gone faster should he have kept that Royal Champion alive.
Will it come down to time? That's what they are used to for the...
Technically behind on time a little bit right now, but I'm sure they are not looking at that too much. The Electro Dragons it is. Let's see if we have a very similar approach to the first war, where we have just a couple of surgical E-Drags to set the funnel. Looks like it is being that way so far with the Flinger on the left side of the base, Balloon at the top to test for any seeking air mines. Then we have the Electro Dragons just chaining through, opening the area for the rest of them.
It's looking very similar to how I broke down his attack in the very last match. We're using some E-Dragons on the top side, pair it in with a Rage spell, so you can set the funnel on one side. Then you have a Flame Flinger to the far other side, so you can send the rest of these E-Dragons potentially in between. But we also have the heroes. That could be a good spot potentially on the right side to go towards that Royal Champion, because the Eagle Artillery, that's already been removed. So you don't have to worry about those Eagle Artillery shots raining fire right on down. As the defensive Queen on the far left, she looks like she's taking some damage from the Fire Spirits.
Yeah, I really like the use of that Dragon Rider just mixed in there as well, since it's more defense targeting. Didn't quite get the Expo down, which would have been nice, but certainly the hero is now used on the opposite side. Means it's not going to be the end of the world, as we have the E-Dragons charging towards the center of the base. Majority of his spells left over to support that main push as well.
As he's pushing his way into the core, we do have poison spells there onto the Town Hall that could be around it as the E-Dragons are continuing their push through. Drops that Rage, and let's see this Queen. Her ability has been forced, still has the Royal Champion. We have the Warden ability just getting activated now. The Skeleton spell providing some nice distraction on the Monolith, continuing his way through. There is an Earthquake to the bottom side, so it can help deal damage to these defenses, so the Rocket Spear of the RC takes them down even faster.
Yeah, I love the synergy between all of this as well. The RC ability used perfectly as the E-Drags were about to get in range of that air defense, but Carbon, he's got 2 free spells, and he has to commit them to the Town Hall for this Royal Champion. He's in real danger right now.
Oh no, look at this. We have the Royal Champion. She's going to be able to go for the Town Hall, but maybe is that double poison spell tower a great defensive option against E-Dragons? Because it slows them down and not going to be able to get the best chains off, as he's got 1 freeze left. The Warden's still trying to make his way through. He can go down from the scatter, the air defense, so he freezes the multi. But the RC, her Spirit Fox is gone.
Yeah, he was just constantly flying into that air sweeper as well, in conjunction with the poison spells. Didn't have the force moving through the base, and you've got to say, Synchronic, beautiful spot right now, given how powerful they were in the first attack. I'm sure General X is celebrating again.
Yes,
He's secretly celebrating inside right now.
100%. He sees the defense and he loves it. That gives you a huge advantage in a competition like this. Fantastic.